What's up, everybody? It's your boy Agent, and I'm back. Sorry, it's been a little hiatus, and I haven't been around and posting videos, guys. There's been some stuff that I need to take care of. I just want to get that out the way as a PSA to you guys, but I will be back on the regular, giving you guys the great content that you deserve and the great content that I want to give out and that I want to get to. So I just need everybody to subscribe, support your boy, shout me out. Let's get to the top, ladies and gentlemen. But let's get to it. As you know, I will be breaking down the Steelers win against the New Orleans Saints. Yes, the Steelers improved to 3-6 off the bye week, winning at home against the New Orleans Saints 20-10. Hey, we know with the rookie quarterback, it wouldn't be pretty, but we got the job done. So let's start off first with this defense. This defense did a phenomenal job, and that was keyed by the return of our best player on defense, T.J. Watt. He's been out since week 1 at the Bengals with that pec injury. We thought he was going to have to get surgery, but he did the rehab, and he's coming back, and he finally made it back, and he had a huge impact on this game. No sacks, but he had 4 tackles, some pressures, and he provided much uplifting to this defense. Alex Highsmith played well in this game too. 2.5 sacks, a forced fumble. Everybody's defense did their job on the defensive line, and T.J. Watt was one of the reasons why, and it even helped the secondary out as well as Levi Wallace and Damontae Kazee's first regular season game as a Steeler. He had an interception, and that was huge because no other than our other best player on defense, Minkah Fitzpatrick, did not play because of an appendectomy, and we needed Damontae Kazee so much in this game, and I got to give this man a lot of credit because he did a phenomenal job in this game. He had a pick. Levi Wallace had a pick on the sideline, a tough interception where he pulled it away from the receiver. So this defense did a good job. No Myles Jack. He suited up but did not play. I think they're resting him. They don't want to force it. But Robert Spillane did a good job in his absence. Now, I always bag on him and his coverage and passing game, but he did a good job. He's a good run defender. He's suspect in the pass, but he did a good job. Cam Sutton did his thing, along with Arthur Maulet, who has a good breakup against Chris Olave. Now, this Saints defense, the Saints offense isn't high powered, but they got some good players on here who can beat you if you let them. Alvin Kamara, as we all know, the Steelers did a good job holding him under 30 yards rushing. Had a couple catches as well, but that's what Alvin Kamara is going to do. They have Jarvis Landry, who had a few catches. Their best player, young player, I think, is Chris Olave, who's been a stud coming out of Ohio State. He had some catches, but I think overall they did a good job. Now, the Steelers gave up 10 points in that first half and shut the Saints out in the second half after giving up that touchdown to Juwan Johnson with 19 seconds left in the first half to tie the game. And the Steelers gave up no more after that. They did their thing. They got a huge stop late in that game with 7:44 left with Andy Dalton trying to rush, and he did not get the first down, and that pretty much sealed the deal. The defense forced Andy Dalton into 2 interceptions. Now, I love the fact that we got to play Andy Dalton because, as we all know, his history with the Cincinnati Bengals, the Steelers did a phenomenal job in his time there and dominating Andy Dalton. And as we all know, he's prone to make mistakes. That's why I think he's a backup. But, hey, I'll take the W, and I'll take what the defense did any day of the week. I'm so happy that T.J. Watt's back, and, it gives a boost to the defense, and they'll keep playing hard and they'll keep playing well, especially with the transition going on the offensive side of the ball. So shout out to the defense, but now since I'm talking about the offense, let's jump straight to them. As we all know, we have a rookie quarterback, no other than Kenny Pickett. Coming off the bye week, we knew he was going to have more time to get acclimated and to get adjusted to Matt Canada's offense. As you can see, some of Matt Canada's wrinkles early in this game. Now, Kenny Pickett, numbers weren't spectacular. 18 for 30, 199. And a rushing touchdown. He took a couple shots down the field. One to Deontay Johnson down the sideline for 35 yards. That was good. Got George Pickens the ball, especially in some jet sweeps, some tosses. Just finding a way to mix it up. But the key thing is he did not make the huge turnover, no fumbles, no interceptions. He does hold the ball a lot sometimes, which causes the defense to sack. And as we all know, our biggest weakness, I think, offensively for sure, is definitely this offensive line. We gave up 6 sacks. Now, we need to address this in the offseason, but we don't have time. It's just going to be what it is right now. I don't think our left tackle, Dan Moore, is the answer at left tackle. This will be addressed whether it's the draft or free agency, because after this victory, we're looking at the 10th pick right now. We're still tied for last in the division right now. We will be last because Cleveland beat us head-to-head. But, this is all a work improvement, and especially Kenny. I think he held his composure. He made the right plays, spread the ball out. He did his thing. And shout out to George Pickens, man. He had a couple of good rushes, a rushing touchdown off a sweep. This guy's going to be a stud, especially after the trade of Claypool. As y'all know, the Steelers organization is great at drafting wide receivers, and I think he's the next star in the making. You said it, GP14. Yes, he's the next star in making, and I've been tweeting about it. I've been talking about it a lot, but he is a stud. Now, let's go to the running. Najee Harris had one of his best games of the season. I know he didn't get a rushing touchdown, but 20 carries for 99 yards. We'll take that any day of the week. They've been taking the load off him a little bit. I don't think they want to get him 381 touches again, because I think we found our good complement back in Jaylen Warren. Powerful, strong, can catch the ball out the backfield. He had 9 carries, had 4 catches, a big first down late in that fourth quarter. This guy I think is a good complementary back, and I think it can be a good 1-2 punch just to take some of the load off Najee. Whether people want to say he's hurt or he's a bust, which he's definitely not. I think he's doing his job. I just want to see him find the end zone, and we'll get there. He almost had one in a game where he fell short at the one before they gave George Pickens the ball in that first quarter for the touchdown. But I'll take it. We had 217 yards of total offense, 43 carries as a team. So it's clear that they're going to let the run game be dominant. If we can establish that, we'll be good, and let Kenny continue to find his way and build his confidence and continue to see if he can be our franchise quarterback. We had 357 yards of total offense, over 38 minutes of time of possession compared to the Saints 21. The Steelers definitely needed that. This was a complete team performance and a great effort coming off the bye week. Now they got a game, another big game coming up against Cincinnati later this week on Sunday. Like I said, they're 3-6. They did what they needed to do. So we'll see. I just want to see improvement from Kenny, and I need to keep seeing him getting better and better and better to see if he can become our franchise QB, and if I will stay strong and being a believer in what he has the ability to do. But it's Victory Monday today, and I'm happy about that. Like I said, the Steelers got to win, so it's always good when they can do that. There's a lot of things that can be improved on, but hey, we'll take the W. And to all those people who criticize Mike Tomlin and want to bag on him, man, he's a great coach, man. Even if he does have his first losing season, which is looking like he probably will, it doesn't matter. This man is one of the best coaches in the game and one of the best coaches in Steelers history. So I don't want to hear none of that slander talking about my boy Big T. But that's it. We have it. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.